magic number. Somewhere in this hip hop soul community.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Evan Carter.
Hitter, Evan Carter.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Don Baylor. Just off the inside edge. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one at triple digits.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. This is Bryce Terang. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Rowland makes the play, and that. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ripped on a line. Santander makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Ted Simmons. And that drops in for a strike. DeGrom, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Tap foul at the plate.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
No ball.
Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Slider for a strike. To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Registers the punch out and hits 101. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Williams makes a move towards the gap and makes the play, and that's out number 3. New inning getting started. Now here is Bernie Williams. DeGrom back to work. On the ground to short. Marte throws to first in time and one away in the top of the third. Barry Larkin will hit next.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Foul ball there. DeGrom measures 6 feet 4 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So up next, Alex Gordon. And it's fouled away. Just missed. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Ketel Marte up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a 1-1. Williams makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the DH, Evan Carter. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And it remains 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Santander going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. That's through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a ball.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So digging in, Corbin Carroll.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 0-2. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
If you're
save. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Corbin Merrill, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's going to be Scott Rowland. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrill puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one at triple digits.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That one misses in the dirt. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
2-2.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. One down, base is empty. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Evan Carter digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. He swings and fouls one off. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swings through that one for strike one. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And there's a foul ball. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 down, base is empty. That's to third. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
See ya! Strikes him out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Clemens back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
The batter will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Marte throws to first in time. They get the out on Marte. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Breaking ball in there, got him. Top of inning number 7 at the plate, Evan Carter. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Carroll tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rolling. Swings through it for strike one. Into center. And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by one. So 2 down. And now Ted Simmons. In the air. Out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. And the batter now, Anthony Santander.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. And now Jackson Merrill. Strike one. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Throw to first. Save.
No, he's safe.
He's out following the drop, 3rd strike. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that is out of play. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That misses.
Ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
Runner breaks for 3rd. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they limit the damage. For the top of the 8th. And here is Ketel Marte. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off left side. Inside, just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. Just missed it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Williams, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right side, Kurtz. Steps on first for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon.
Gordon.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The changeup missing. 1-1.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one.
Marte.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And forget it. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. 1 out, base is empty. Bryce Turang now at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1 the count.
No throw. He's in there safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So 2 down now. And here is Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Chases swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Triple digits on that last pitch. He's 2 outs away. Carter getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one pulled foul. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the left fielder, Don Baylor. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dynamo taking on the Redbirds. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Trout.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway. And ball one.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Brian Roberts, the next to hit.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
And that misses. Ball one. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing.
Dives and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Luis Arraez stands in. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. And 1-1.
1-1.
And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. May delivers. On the ground, right side, Turang. Whips it to first. And that is that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground, right side. One gone, bottom half of the first. This is Bryce Turang.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. May back to work.
That's a
and
ball.
There's a ball. Next offering is downstairs. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Oscar Charleston stepping in now.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now batting Jarren Duran. Fought off foul.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 2 down. Cal Raleigh will hit next. And that one missing low. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Snap throw behind the runner. Back safely.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill on the move. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. So digging in, Ted Simmons. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Here in Cleveland, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Jacob DeGrom.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. DeGrom, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Roberts. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santander makes the play, and there's 2 away. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly.
1-0.
So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Alex Gordon, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner stays put at 3rd. Hung up in a rundown now between 3rd and home. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Nobody on. Nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Whips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Elly De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. Up and in, and it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout is there. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt, ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Next to hit, Luis Arraez.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. just off the inside edge. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line to right, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. And now the center fielder, Oscar Charleston, and takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Got him. Nice play. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the D. Jorge Polanco. Foul ball there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. That one's upstairs, ball 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. DeGrom back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now batting, Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Two balls, no strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Digging in, Ryan Roberts. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He circles the bases, and they lead it. It's 2-1. One down. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Carter makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Ted Simmons. Hauls it in, 1 away. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips into the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Outside low, it's 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Durant ranging into the alley. Brings it in. 2 down. Now a chance for Evan Carter.
32.
1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Carter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Now he steps off and looks it back to second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. And we're back. Now here is Luis Arias. Just missed. Arias measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that is out of play. And that one is inside. Line drive, and it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball one.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Smoked on the ground, a second. Turang over to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Oscar Charleston. Foul ball. That one in triple digits. And that's ruled a swing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. To the right side, Roberts. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Both 2 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 1 for 2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now pitching, Lucas Erceg.
Center field. Merrill makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Inside, just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Trout in now, takes ball one off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Late on that fastball.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Santander swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's going to be Brian Roberts. Ersig back to work. That one at triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Here's a 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Off balance throw in time. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Ted Simmons.
The catcher, Ted Simmons. Now pitching.